Alright you guys, how are you guys doing today? I'm back at you with another video. We got a bit of a change up on my angle of my camera. I decided to switch it up. It used to be on my monitor over there. I have it here. I feel like it has my background looking a little bit cooler. I got all my jerseys behind me. I got my my screen for my games right there. So it's just more of a simple background. That's pretty much all I had to say there. But today, I'm finally going to be making a video for you guys talking about the Minnesota Wild Reverse Retro as well as the St. Louis Blues Reverse Retro. Now, I saw some people make videos on the Minnesota Wild one, and I personally didn't want to do it until I got the look of both because I want to grade this specifically on the Winter Classic in general. I also do grades on the two jerseys, but I want to do one on it as a whole and how the jerseys look together and how I think they will look on ice side by side. But before we hop into that, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, me, a lot of you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. About 50% of you guys who watch these videos are not subscribed, so it would mean a lot if you guys did. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, which I'm super duper pumped for. But with that said, and with your guys' help on hitting the subscribe button, we can now finally hop into this video. So I don't really know where to start. I guess I'll start with the one that's probably the easiest to talk about, and that's for the team that's behind me right there, the St. Louis Blues. Now, I got their Winter Classic pulled up beside me here. Let me drag it over so I can actually see. So this jersey is incredibly nice. There's two ways people seem to be looking at this jersey. One way is not the way I'm thinking, but a way some fans are thinking, and it's that the St. Louis Blues went too simple. I can understand that argument, and I do see that side of things. I understand where people are coming from saying the St. Louis Blues took things simple, and they didn't branch out, try something new or something crazy. I am a fan of what they did. They stayed true to their brand. St. Louis has some of the best jerseys in the NHL. That one behind me is one of them. Love it. Their actual alternate jersey, which is the reverse, I guess the reverse of this Winter Classic jersey, is probably one of the nicest jerseys in the entire NHL. Like, hands down, probably in the top 5 NHL history. That's how nice that jersey is. So, people have been asking for an away version or a complement version of that jersey since they've done it before with other jerseys. They got their home and away. They got that retro, the reverse retro. I think a lot of people wanted to see their alternate reversed as well in an away form. Now, I don't know if people wanted it more specifically thinking of the Winter Classic. I know some people did. Or if they just wanted to see the change in general, like the change that Calgary did going back to retro jerseys. Maybe they just wanted to see a white version of their alternate jersey just to see kind of what it would look like if there was a home and away version. I totally understand that. And I do think if they did decide to make that change down the line, they would switch the off-white color to maybe an actual white. Just because off-white in a full time just doesn't seem fitting. That's why they use off-white jerseys for Winter Classics, because it's supposed to be the vibe. It's supposed to be the Winter Classic vibe. So I understand that. Fans who are saying they took it simple, in my opinion, need to shut up. Because, yes, they took it simple, but they didn't mess something up. This is a jersey everyone's going to want. Regardless, if you think it's simple or not, it's a nice looking jersey. And that's what they did here. They took the chance to finally give what a lot of people were asking for and give a jersey that's just super nice, clean, and simple and looks fantastic. Like, just as a general jersey, it looks amazing, in my opinion. You take away the factor of them going too simple and you just look at the jersey as a whole, it's amazing. The blue shoulders are the nicest touch. I'm so happy they did that because you look at the jersey, the original alternate, it doesn't have any striping on the shoulder. It's just the straight shoulder. I love the choice of having this style shoulder that just cuts off here, doesn't go down, and having those stripes on there. It suits their home jersey as well. It just fits their brand. It's just, I love this jersey, all right? I'm a little biased. I'm a big St. Louis Blues fan. They're my second favorite team. But this jersey, all in all, looks incredible. And anyone who says that the jersey looks bad, in my opinion, is blinded by the fact of everyone saying they went simple. That's just my opinion. I think this jersey is just one of the best. I'm happy they did it, to be honest. All right. Now let's go into a more touchy subject, and that's the Minnesota Wild Winter Classic. So we got two sides of the spectrum here. We got one, which is safe, you know, it's a nice jersey, but people say they play it safe. Then we got this, and this is not them playing it safe by any means. So let's inspect the jersey here. As far as the colors go, I love the dark green, and the off-white looks phenomenal. The striping on the sleeve and the bottom of the jersey looks phenomenal. Like, I love that. Where they lose me is that stripe up at the top. Now, to me, that does not ruin the jersey. And by no means am I saying it's a bad jersey. I actually really like this jersey. And people that say that it's ugly, I think you're a little harsh. There is a lot going on, and that stripe at the top is a little weird. But I think it's a fun, unique jersey. It does still somewhat fit their brand with the colors and the stripes. To me, there's a lot going on with that logo, but it kind of works. And if that stripe wasn't there, that logo could have moved up a little bit, as it does feel a little low. And the C, the center, or the captain patch could be down a bit. It's kind of randomly just up in like no man's land in a weird spot. I don't know how I feel about that, because I just think everything with that stripe being there, it's like they just had to move the captain patch up and then the logo down, which is exactly what they had to do. And for that, it's a little bit of a miss in that area. But as far as everything else, it looks good. I don't know about the red shoulders either. To me, I never really liked those shoulders. I think the Dallas Stars used those shoulders too for a Winter Classic jersey, just like the rounded. I think it looks hilarious in like not a good way, like goofy. I think it looks goofy. I think if they just had green shoulders, it would make it feel less busy. I do think the random red blob on the top of the shoulders just makes it feel messy and busy and just not complete. I personally still am a firm believer if they switch the shoulders to green, that stripe even at the top doesn't look as bad. Now I know that doesn't really make sense because they're not compared and like they're not together in any way, but I just think it's just too much going on up in that top area. You get rid of one, the other one doesn't look so bad. And that's what I'd get rid of. Now, the other thing about the jersey, I'm going to try to find a photo and put it on the screen, is the back of the arms. What is that? Like, I understand what they're trying to do. Trying to create like a patch, you know, like a protection. So if you fall, you got a little bit of padding there. Come on. I think it looks ridiculous. And it's the firm reason why I've been juggling back and forth on if I'm going to buy this jersey. You can probably guess it. I did pre-order and purchase the St. Louis Blues one without instantly. I was ready. But this one I'm a little on fence about. I don't know if I will buy this jersey at full price. If maybe it comes down at some point somehow in the future, I'll probably snag one, because everything else I don't mind. But that back of the arm is just horrendous. Now I do want to say, as far as both jerseys here, I think Minnesota did all right. They did take a bit of a leap and a gamble at creating a nice jersey. And that's something they've done before with the reverse retro. It was kind of just like a swing at trying to create something unique. And that's just what their brand does. Now, as far as St. Louis goes, they kept it simple, which is also what their brand does. There's nothing wrong with it. We just got two different brands that do different things. One is fine taking a swing and trying to create a nice, unique jersey. One knows what to do, knows how to create a perfect jersey, and did it. As far as both of them together, I'm going to pull both of them up on my screen here side by side so I can try to take a little peek-see-poo. Now, as far as both of them together, I don't think it'll look too bad. I do think the cream color jersey for St. Louis will complement the cream color that is in the Minnesota one is very, very well. I don't mind blue and green together. I think it'll look quite nice. Oh, I gotta talk about my most favorite part of, since we're talking about uniforms, the Minnesota Wild. Those gloves and pants, perfection. All right, I don't care about the rest of the jersey. All I'm saying is those gloves and pants are incredible, like super duper nice. It makes the jersey actually not look so bad, and I think it'll make it just look way better on ice. Like, no one will care about how sketchy the jersey can kind of look, because those pants and gloves, amazing. Now, them together, I do think they're going to look very, very nice, and they're going to complement each other very, very well. I think the jerseys side by side are just, they're going to look nice on ice. It's not going to be like they're both trying to be old school and there's not a lot going on where the jerseys kind of look the same. You're going to be able to tell who's who. The colors go very, very well together. I think green and blue look great. The off-whites match. The yellow and red go side by side, in my opinion. I just think the colors and everything looks very, very good. I'm very excited to see the two jerseys on ice together. I'm mainly excited to see the St. Louis one in person, just to see what it looks like. I know a lot of jerseys, in my opinion, look better in person, and that could be the same with this Minnesota one too. I guess I'll never know, because I don't plan on buying the jersey, at least not right now. So maybe someday I'll be able to see what it looks like in person. Sometimes jerseys look better on the ice too. We might see them in the full uniform on the ice and just think, hey, it doesn't look too bad. All in all, in a recap, St. Louis may have played it a little bit safe, but they created probably one of the best jerseys we've seen in a while to come out. It just looks phenomenal. Minnesota took a swing. I think they missed a little bit, but I like what they were trying to do. I do like something different and unique, and that is the main reason why. That's the only reason why I would ever consider buying it, is because of how unique it is. But just the things I don't like overpower that, in my opinion. So there you guys have it. That's my opinion on the two jerseys. I really wanted to create this video just talking about both the jerseys and give you guys my opinions and them together instead of doing separate ones. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, whether you're a St. Louis fan, Minnesota fan, or just a fan of hockey in general and jerseys. Let me know what you think about both jerseys. I'm very curious. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, I'd love to get subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.